Hello, my name's Eoghan Walls, Dr. Eoghan Walls, I guess. I'm a creative writing lecturer here in Lancaster, and I write mainly poetry and also translate.
My name's Lambert. I'm also a lecturer in creative writing, and you'll find me teaching the short story at Lancaster. I write short story and fiction as well.
And we're trying to social distance, but it's hard to fit us both in the camera. But we're trying...
Social distance filming, it's more like this.
Yes, sorry. So we'll do it a bit like this.
Yeah.
But we're here to talk to you today about what we expect from creative writing students and how we teach creative writing here. So Zoe, can I put a question to you? How do we teach creative writing in Lancaster?
Well, we really believe in the student-centred method, so we work on your writing, we develop what you want to work on. It's about putting your own creative talent at the heart of our teaching. We teach by seminars where we workshop your work, but also through lectures where we impart our experience and knowledge as writers, practitioners to you as well. And later on through the degree we teach more specialist modules where you will explore a particular form in depth. So if you like short stories, I'm the person you go to. And Owen teaches a lot of the poetry modules. What else do we do, Owen?
Well, a lot of our stuff is really based around your work. So we have lectures that cover the things you need to know. A lot of people say, can you teach creative writing? Not you, us. Can one teach creative writing? And I'd say there's stuff you can obviously teach, like how to format a script, how to approach a publisher, and we do all those things in lectures. We get that information in lectures, and that's really important. We can give you that information. But when people say, how do you teach creative writing, they mean, I guess, what about the unique imaginative exploration of something, this kind of ineffable quality that a writer can only develop themselves. And I agree, that is hard to teach, like you teach French irregular verbs, but you can get other writers to come together and discuss their work together.
It's like any art form though. I think with music, you teach how you do it. I actually think everybody has an innate form of creativity and a voice to express, and it's about honing into and tapping into that talent we all have. So it's the same as maths as well. You teach people how, but there's different people will enjoy maths and some people won't. So it's no different to any other subject.
I think what it's like is writers have always come together. The real question should be, can writers develop with other writers? And that's always been the case. From Greek theatre, from Shakespearean theatre. What do you think the Brontes discussed over lunch? Writers have always come together. When Frankenstein was written, it was written after Mary Shelley went up a mountain with Percy Shelley and I think Byron. They come together and develop the writing in discussion with other writers, and that's very key to what we do here. We put you in a room with a published writer and you discuss your writing with them. And every second week you'll be having your work read and discussed, and every other week you'll be discussing the writing of your peers with them. I think it's a great process. I know I need to do that with my own writing currently. So could you tell me something about some of the students you've had? Because we really do focus on the students' work. Do you want to talk about some of the students you've had this year?
Yeah, well, I have students who are undergraduate. I also teach MA students as well as PhD students. So from younger students to writers who are coming to us from lots of different experiences. I'm really proud of one of my PhD students at the moment, Nguyen Van Khoi Mai, and her first novel's just come out in the US, and she's just finished her PhD with me, which is going to be an exciting second novel, which is really shaking up how people think about the Vietnam War, because you don't have many voices from the Vietnamese about the war, and she's like the US really loving her work, so that's very exciting for me.
Lovely.
At the moment, she just passed her Viva this week, so that has been a real triumph for both of us.
Oh, wonderful. I've been out teaching a bit this year because I had a new baby, and I know at my age, and I've had also sabbatical where I was going off to do some writing, translating a book, but a lot of my students I've kept, some PhD students, also some undergrads. I'm back teaching master's students, and they're wonderful. One guy's writing absolutely crazy stuff, mixing ecology and the internet and trying to work out how ecological poems can work in the internet age. I think it's fascinating. I get a real buzz out of working with the students and seeing the new work they bring. I enjoy it, and hopefully you'll come and enjoy it with us.
So Owen, what are you looking for in students coming to Lancaster? What kind of students do you want?
Here's the truth of it, is that a willingness to learn. That sounds stupid, it sounds like I'm self-glorifying, and I beg your pardon, but it's easy to be precious about your work, and I understand when you write something you're ashamed, you don't want to share it, you don't want other people to put their muddy fingers in it. But writing is change. Writers have always developed the work through reading. What we offer, the best thing we offer, I think, is informed readers who've published themselves. Those informed readers who've published themselves can look at your work and help you develop it, and that's what we do. So being able to listen to feedback and use it to see your work through somebody else's eyes and react to that in a way. You don't have to do everything people suggest, of course not. You have to steer the ship, but you have to be able to listen and understand how other readers read it. And so if you can do that, if you can see other people reading your work and respond well, you're likely to do well here.